Welcome, everyone, to the Crystal Starnes Show with your host and producer, Crystal Starnes. Today, I'm so excited to bring you two wonderful guests from Las Vegas. They are going to be talking about their careers and what they're doing, and also about a legend in the music career known as the Golden Boy of Song. So let's welcome Roy Hamilton Jr. and Maria Hamilton, who is the wife and manager of Roy Hamilton Jr. to the show. Welcome. So
Hey,
happy to be here and so happy to be able to finally meet you.
pleasure to meet you finally, Crystal. Thank you for having us.
Hi,
Thank
Crystal. Thank you for having us. Pleasure to meet you.
You're welcome. Well, first, I guess I don't know who wants to start, but whoever wants to talk about your background, and what got you into the music career.
Mm,
Whoever wants to go first is fine with me.
Okay, well, I guess that'd be me first. Well, I started out when I was 14. My mother, myself, and my brother formed a singing group. So it was like the first mother and son singing group. We formed it in 1976, and it was our first major record deal under Monument Records. And we went to Clyde Otis, who was a big time producer and also one of my dad's colleagues. And he helped produce the album for us. So that was the beginning of my recording career. And later after that, I met Maria, my lovely wife and now manager. We've been married for 44 years, and she continued to help, me, with my dream of being an entertainer and a singer. So,
Solo
a
artist.
solo artist, right?
I'm impressed with the 44 years of marriage. Wow. Congratulations. That's impressive.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you.
And she's been very devoted to you, and that you've got a good wife. That's wonderful.
She's been by my side, and we've worked together as a team for all these years, and producing shows together, and doing all things together, and raising a family together, and those kind of things. It's like really, awesome.
That is awesome.
Hmm.
Do you want to talk a little bit about you, Maria?
Well, going back, like he was saying, 44 years ago, I was working as a home health aide because I was studying to be a nurse. And I came to Roy Jr.'s home to take care of his granduncle.
Hmm.
And there he was, at the door tinkering with the doorknob, trying to fix the door, the lock.
It's amazing.
And so, I met his mom and so forth, and she was telling me about her son and, how he and I were going to be married and all of this. And, about her husband that had passed away and he, was a singer. And so I was thinking she was a little cuckoo, because I had a boyfriend and I was not studying about, and he's 6 years younger than me. So I thought, there's no way that was going to happen. So, eventually though, we got together and I started hearing him sing and I said, wow, you got a great voice, you should be singing. And he's like, no, no. And then I heard his father's music. And I said, you should sing these songs because, man, this stuff is really classic and timeless. And he's like, no, Maria, nobody wants to hear these old songs. And I said, yeah, you should sing these songs. And so I got him started singing, Unchained Melody and, You Never Walk Alone and
Hmm.
so forth and took off from there. And the rest is history.
Hmm.
Awesome. Well,
Right.
one of the things that I am impressed with is Roy Hamilton, your father. He was known as the Golden Boy of Song.
Hmm.
Um, how did he get that title, you know, from all these years?
Yeah. Well, he began his early career as a boxer,
Oh,
and
wow.
yeah, he had several wins, and he only had one loss, but he won back the title, but he didn't really like the
Violence
the
of the
violence
sport.
of of the sport. So he,
Hmm.
he decided to go, with the singing career instead.
Well, that's impressive. I mean, he was definitely a celebrity, and you both are celebrities as well. I mean, that's impressive.
Yeah, yeah, he was an amazing artist. Even with the boxing, he was friends with all the boxers like Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier and George Foreman and all the different all the other boxers. So they were all in the same league and they worked together. And they visited. They came to the show and visited the house and stuff like that. So I was um I was fortunate enough to meet Muhammad Ali, during our tour when we were working with the album, our first original album. He came to one of our shows, and we met Muhammad Ali and his wife Portia.
Oh, wow.
Hmm.
What do you like some of your upcoming events? Do you want to talk a little bit about that? Like any of your new songs that's out there?
Yeah, I have several songs on the music platforms right now, and I love love songs, and the relationship songs is my favorite. I love jazz music and of course rock and roll, all of my dad's music and all of the Motown's legends and all that. So I kind of brought all that musical feeling into what I do, and I just put them out there, and so. You can find the music on all the music platforms right now.
Well, you wrote several songs. You can tell the name of those that
Yeah,
you
I wrote
wrote.
several songs. I wrote my first song. Was called is 1,000 Ways. It's called 1,000 Ways. It's me, like it's me and Ray the Jr. Of course, but yeah,
Butterfly.
Butterfly, yeah, and yeah, there's so many others. We also I had the pleasure of meeting Barrett Strong from Motown. He was a major artist and songwriter, and I was able to record several of his songs as well, and I put them out there too. Um, One is called Doo Wop. It's about
And Man Up in the
and
Sky.
another one called Man Up in the Sky. Yeah.
Wow. What
Hmm.
what would you tell like someone that's starting out in the music career? Like what kind of advice would you give, from you? Or what would your dad have said to them as well?
Well, continue to pursue your dreams. Don't give up. It's things just don't happen overnight, and you got to keep going, keep being persistent in what you're doing, and continue to develop and be active in the community. To evolve into something greater. So you really have to continue. And then you gradually get a fan base and gradually get more popular by you know day by day. So, like I said, I mean, to continue to stick to your guns and be humble.
Yeah, and it takes a lot of work,
It does.
You have to believe in yourself and understand that it's you can't just expect to write a song, put it out there and it's just going to happen. You
Hmm.
got to go out. You have to show up at open mics anywhere they let you sing. You don't think you're going to get paid for everything. You got to pay your dues.
Hmm.
If you see something happening, like it's like everybody's invited who is singers, come, show up, be dressed, have
Hmm.
somebody videotape you, put that out on social media. It
Hmm.
takes a lot of work to
Yeah.
to get someplace. You got to
Hmm.
put in the work, and it's not overnight success. And 20 years later,
20 years
then you
later.
hear like somebody, oh, that happened overnight. No, it took 20 years, but
Hmm.
it'll be worth it, if
Hmm.
that's really what you wanted to do.
That's true.
So,
That's really good advice. Yeah, I found like you do have to pay your dues. Like you have to do a lot of free work in this industry
Oh yeah,
exactly.
to get ahead. It's just the way it is.
That's the way it
that's
is,
true.
exactly.
And you never know where it's going to be blessed because you never know who's going to hear you.
That's
You
right.
never know who's in the audience, who's listening.
Hmm.
You know, a lot of people are listening, but you never know who might be able to get you to the next, the next level.
That's right.
Right.
Hmm.
Well, I want to hear about this upcoming event in Vegas on Father's Day that you're going to be having.
Yeah, yeah. So we're so excited about this because we've been working here in Vegas for almost 18 years now, and we've been developing these shows, and we just so happened to get hooked up with um, Benedito King and Elvis Aaron Presley Jr. And we decided to team up and form this great show with my lovely wife producing. And we are going to do that on June 15th, Father's Day weekend, right there at the Silver Sevens Casino on Paradise and Flamingo.
I think it's great that you're doing it on Father's Day, given that you're all sons of,
Yeah,
had legendary fathers, and
Yeah.
it's
Rock and
wonderful.
roll and soul.
it's called Rock and Roll and Soul Tribute.
Rock and Roll and Soul Legends Tribute,
Hmm.
starring the sons of soul legends. Because Las Vegas is a great place,
Hmm.
and what is happening is there are a lot of tribute shows, which it's awesome. Super talented people. They're all doing tributes, to all of the legends, which is so great. But I think it's super special that the sons, the actual children, of the entertainers, are going to be bringing this show to honor their fathers. So that's what's so extra special about this one.
Yeah,
So
I think that, I think
Yeah,
that's doing that.
yeah,
And it's nice that you're keeping the legend going. And
exactly.
right.
and I agree with you that, years ago, whenever you told him he should carry on the legend of his father, I think that's wonderful. I mean, even though these people nowadays are producing, the new music, the younger people, you know,
Right.
everything started years ago. We
Exactly.
all still listen to that music. I know I listen to older music. I mean, I just love it. And
Yeah.
I like the newer music too, but like it's good to carry on somebody's legend because they worked very hard all those years to become that.
That's
And
right.
you're his son, and I don't know. I love this. I love interviewing you people because I just love it. I have a lot of respect for this music and people back then, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
and
Yeah.
we
Of
think,
Everybody worked really hard. I mean, everybody works hard now, but you
course.
yeah.
understand what I'm getting at. It's just
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Dad, he covered so many songs, and he's inspired so many people, and of course, his untimely death left it, his recognition. He didn't get the recognition that he deserved down through the years. So Maria and I, we was wondering when he was going to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for all his contributions, and obviously it hadn't happened. So we continued to watch the show, and it's like, man, they didn't mention Dad again. So we said, well, I guess if he's going to get inducted into the Hall of Fame, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, then I guess it's up to us to try to get it done. So that's why Maria and I continue to work, to form a website and to inform the public about Dad's accomplishments and all, being that he inspired so many people as well as Elvis Presley and the Righteous Brothers and all the other stars that he actually helped.
Brooke Benton,
Brooke Benton and
Sam Cooke.
Sam Cooke, yeah. He helped their careers, helped them get started in their career.
Yeah.
Um, Roberta,
Dionne
Dionne
Warwick.
Warwick, Cissy Houston, all of that were actually background vocals with my dad, and who else was James Brown, Gladys Knight and the Pips,
Jackie Wilson.
Jackie Wilson, Marvin Gaye, all of them, James Brown. They were all on the show with my dad, and my dad was the major headliner on a lot of those shows back in the day.
So we started a petition, an online petition, that people can go to royhamilton.com, and the petition is there that they can sign, for us. And we're trying to petition the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame to get him inducted.
Yeah.
So, people can help us out in that way as well.
But I'll definitely go on there and sign it. So
Thank you. Appreciate
yeah, I
it.
agree. He needs to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yes,
Absolutely. Yeah.
definitely.
Have you written? I assume you've written letters to them as well, right?
Oh yeah, we've been reaching out, year after year, and but we're going to keep going though.
Yeah.
And this show, as well as coming up, is also to bring awareness, to his legacy as well, and to remember him.
Maria and I visited the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and we had our Roy Hamilton T-shirts on, and we walked through the door, and we toured the whole place and everything, and we spoke to some of the people there.
Mhm.
And like I said, it was just, just another step in the process.
Mhm.
But it was really exciting to be there and to visit and see, the Michael Jackson displays, the sequin gloves, and all the different artifacts that they have there, the memorabilia. It was really nice.
Yeah. I
Mm.
believe I was there one time before, like years ago, and it was really nice. I was impressed with it.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
awesome.
It'd be such an honor to have him in that.
He was dancing. I was like, big Roy Hamilton, sitting in the front. And
Right.
yeah, so, we sell those at our show as well, but that's some of our merchandising. But we were dancing and everything. We wanted to make sure that they saw that we was Roy Hamilton family and we're trying to get him into the Hall of Fame. So,
Right.
yeah.
So another development that just happened is that Beyonce used a snippet of Roy Hamilton's song "Don't Let Go," which is actually a rock and roll, song, on her Cowboy Carter, new country album.
Mhm.
And so, that album went, it's worldwide, way,
It's like triple platinum or something like that. Huh?
off the charts.
Yeah.
So that's also bringing, more awareness to Roy Hamilton as well.
Mhm.
Right.
So this is really helping at this time to say, hey, Hall of Fame,
Mhm.
let's go.
Yep. I agree.
We're thankful to her for that. So shout out to Beyonce.
Mhm.
Awesome job.
Hey, appreciate it.
But it'll come eventually. I mean, you've been working hard and you're performing all the time. So I have faith. I think it will. I mean, given who he was, he's
Yeah.
got to we can get people to sign. Make sure you go out and sign the petition on the website.
Yeah.
RoyHamilton.com.
Very good. Perfect. Yes, go there and sign the petition so that he can be in the Hall of Fame.
Hmm.
He's deserving of it.
Yeah, that was our dream and goal from the start, as well as, building myself as a solo artist as well. So like I said, we've been really busy, working, year after year, day after day. But we finally got here to Vegas 18 years ago, and we really loved it because it's like so many stages here to perform, and it's so many places that I mean, and the tourism in here is very good. So we were able to finally accomplish, producing our show, the Roy Hamilton Jr. The Legacy Continues, and that gradually led up to this new show that we're doing. Is going to be the Rock and Roll and Soul Legends tribute. So we're really excited about it.
Well, what do you all do in your spare time? Because you seem very busy. So do you go on vacation or
Every now and then.
No, we have 3 sons, and of course grandchildren, and we have a great grand as well. Yeah,
Mhm.
so they are in the music business as well. So our oldest son, Roy Hamilton III, he's a songwriter, record producer, and he's based in Toronto, Canada. So we, go into Toronto from time to time.
Mhm.
And Roy Jr. Is also a vocal coach. So we have the Roy Hamilton School of Voice that, he does, vocal coaching of students online. And, sometimes, like I said, we go to Canada and do actual in-person vocal coaching
Mhm.
and, hang out with the grandkids and,
That's what we do.
yeah, try to
wow.
yeah.
Yes.
That's impressive that everybody's carrying on the music trait,
Yeah,
That
yeah.
wow.
And we have the younger son. His name is Raphael Hamilton. He's also a songwriter, record producer, And he had several songs hits as well. He had the song with his one
Carrie
with
Hilson,
Carrie
yeah.
Hilson
Yeah.
and R. Kelly
Yeah,
called
called
Number
Number
One.
One.
This is Number One. Tell her how that goes.
Well,
Yeah,
I can
well,
sing it, but
but you can tell how it goes.
but
If you
yeah,
sing it.
but yeah,
She might have heard of it.
he did also I Got That Boom Boom by
Britney
Britney
Spears.
Spears. It was the
Oh
chorus.
yeah, I know that.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
my the two sons got together
They
and
did that,
co-wrote
did
that.
that together. Yeah.
Hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. Between that,
Wow.
like I said, traveling back and forth sometimes. Yeah, we stay pretty busy. And then
You
everyone
be
else is,
proud parents.
Yes, we are.
yeah, we try to support, the local entertainers here and go to their different shows. Roy just made an appearance on one of the
Mark
entertainers here,
Mark
Mark
O'Toole.
O'Toole's show live, in Henderson. We
Hmm.
went and, performed there yesterday.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Now, and whenever you perform in Vegas, like, do they ever put it on social media for us to watch?
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
Where is
yes.
it at?
right now, yeah.
Yeah,
You
we
can go
have.
to his page and
Mhm.
see it.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'd like to see that. I have an interest
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
out there.
did we become friends on Facebook?
We are, yeah. Yeah, I may have seen some of it, but yeah, I didn't know if we can like watch the show or how they do that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
posted it. I posted it yesterday, so you can just go.
Okay, I'll look at it.
And I posted his whole performance of "You Never Walk Alone." I posted it last night.
Hmm.
So
Okay, perfect. I'll share it too.
Oh, but they were
yeah.
live streaming it at the
Mhm.
time, during the whole performance. So
Yeah.
is to be able to be heard and to be able to just tell our story, is just really wonderful.
Right.
Things are turning around to, that we can actually help, have people help us, in the process of getting my dad into Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's just really wonderful.
I think it's wonderful what you're doing, and I'm very honored to be able to interview both of you and meet you finally. And so I thank you for coming on today.
Well, thank
It
you.
was our
Appreciate
pleasure.
you being interested, in us and giving us this platform and the opportunity to get our story out.
Mm.
Really,
Is
thank
there
you.
anything else that you want to tell the audience today?
Buy my records. Buy my records.
Well,
Go
all his things are
to.
available on all the streaming platforms. All the
Yeah.
songs that he mentioned are available. So yeah, we appreciate the support.
Yeah.
If they go and download, all of his songs.
His music,
Yeah,
yeah. And
that
sign the
was great.
petition definitely to get that in
Yeah.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And check out some of the songs, that Dad has on social media as well. I mean, the music platforms, because he
Yeah.
has so much great music. If you like the older music, and as well as some of the new stuff that I do, just come on and email us. You know, it's like Hamilton.Maria71
Yeah.
.com. Email us, and say, give us, a kind word. Yeah.
Make sure everyone reach out to them. They're giving you the email, and you want to see them perform, June 15th in Las Vegas. And what hotel is it at? Or a casino?
Silver Seven Hotel Casino, which is really a dream that's coming true,
Yeah.
because we always wanted to work in the casinos. I mean, I've done spots, but this is the first time we're having a major show.
Yeah.
So it's really wonderful that we were able to do that there.
With Benedito King, which is the son of Ben E. King. Ben E.
Mhm.
King did "Stand by Me," that big song "Stand by Me."
That one.
Yeah, Benedito is carrying on his father's legacy.
That's right.
And of course, Elvis Aaron Presley Jr., which is Elvis Presley's son, which people don't know that Elvis Presley had a son.
Hmm.
And so once we started talking about, Elvis Presley Jr. being with us, they're like, oh, Elvis never had a son. But they can go and, Google him, and he's all over social media as well, talking about his story and how, his life story and so forth. So he's going to be on as well. And he's amazing. So
Yeah, we're
it's
all
really a
excited
great,
about it.
it's going to be a great show.
Mhm.
So we hope
Yeah, we're
everybody
super excited about
can
it.
come.
Yeah, he's been supposed to be on my show. I've been playing phone tag with him, so hopefully we'll connect.
Well, he's been very busy, but
I figured that. Yeah, I have messages from him and I've left him messages and I just figured, well, he's really busy, so we'll get in touch eventually.
super great.
Yeah.
And like I say, he's just doing so many things, and he's super excited about coming out, to do the show with us. Because Elvis, his father and Roy's father were great friends, and they, being that Elvis was a fan of Roy's dad, and he emulated his style. Okay, so when they met up at Chip's Moment Studio back there in Memphis all those years ago, and they became great friends. How ironic is it that now the juniors have met, and now they're becoming friends? That is just awesome,
Mhm.
and
It
it's
is awesome.
everything like it's a blessing. So
Yeah,
we're
it
just
is.
super excited.
Blessing. Sign
Mhm.
from God. It's like they're looking down on you and,
Yeah.
orchestrating it all.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I think this is wonderful.
Yeah, we're really happy about it.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you both for coming on today. And thank you everyone out there for watching. And anyone that wants to come on the show, just reach out at crystalstarnshow.com. Till next time, take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you all so much for listening, and we appreciate you all. God bless, and thank you, Crystal, for having us.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye-bye. He was going to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for all his contributions.
Thinking about the way, so many ways. Number one, listen close to every word you say to me.